So delighted to be joined by Claire Watts, who will be making her professional boxing debut at the Magna Centre in Rotherham on the 29th of June. Claire, how are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. So is camp and everything going well?
Yeah, camp's been really good. I'm the strongest and fittest I've ever been in all my boxing career.
So obviously you're making your debut on the 29th. So I guess your journey's sort of only just starting. But when did you first get into boxing?
I started around 6.5 years ago, and I just came as a keep fitter, and then it's just progressed from there.
So I'm gonna say it's not something that you really sort of always wanted to do then, just something I guess that's happened by chance.
Yeah, no, it's something that I sort of fell into, and I've developed a really good relationship with my coach, Steve Bailey, and obviously the team around me that I've got have just allowed me just to progress, and it's from where I started to where I am now. I can't believe it.
How did that link up with your trainer Steve happen?
Um, One of the other coaches, Stephen Nettleship, he used to be one of their boxers, and he put a video on just doing some pads and said, "Oh, if anybody's interested in getting into boxing, give Steve Bailey a shout." So that's what I did. I turned up, did a couple of pad sessions with Steve, and then, like I said, it's just gone from there.
Wow, I'm guessing when you started boxing, you never imagined it'd lead to this, making a professional debut in a week.
No, it didn't. I can't believe how much I've progressed in. I can't believe I'm a professional boxer. I'd have never thought I could have done this ever.
So having had previous amateur bouts, how do the sort of training camps differ between obviously your amateur ones and now obviously this, your first professional training camp?
So my amateur fights, the sparring and everything else were a lot different. Because with the sparring with amateurs, it's pretty much really intense. Everything's fast. Get your shots off, get off, get your shots off, get off. Because the amateurs, it really is just like it is pretty much crash bang wallop. But the professionals, this camp, I've had to be more clever with my shots. I've got to take my time. I've got to be really clever and obviously really sink in them good shots. So yeah, it's a bit slowed down, but it's more technical this camp.
So you obviously only just started out boxing. How important is something like sponsorship for yourself?
It's massively important. The sponsors that I've got, if I hadn't got them, I won't be fighting. It's as simple as that. And I work full time, so trying to cover the cost of training, the petrol, obviously getting new kits, getting my training gear. It's so expensive, and if it weren't for my sponsors, then I'd have been probably struggling.
And so that must be something that's obviously quite hard to juggle, having a full-time job and then training on top of that as well.
It is, but my work, they've obviously sponsored me as well. They're really supportive and their understanding of my training, and they hype me up when I'm at work, and it's yeah, it's all gone really well.
In your professional debut, yeah. But how far do you believe that you can go?
I believe I can go all the way. I've I've lacked confidence for a very long time, and it's only now I've gone through this camp, and I've started to really believe in myself. And there's not many women boxers. Obviously, it's on the rise, but
Yeah.
I want to be Sheffield's first female to win a title. That is my goal. That's what we're aiming for.
Why did you sort of feel like now was the right time for yourself to turn professional?
Um, I think because I'm now 27, and I'm wanting to get into more of the professional ranks. Now there's more females.
Yeah.
And the amateur scene as well, they were struggling to match me as well, and I just want to box, and the professional ranking suits my style a lot more better.
What is your sort of style? Can you give us sort of any indication on what performance we might expect from yourself on the 29th?
Well, I'm a southpaw, so and I'm really heavy-handed. So obviously, I've got to watch out for my backhand. And then if I put pressure on, I'm a really aggressive fighter. I just have to do it on the night. I know what I'm capable of. It's just actually going to do it.
Is it a 4-round fight?
It's
Or
4 rounds.
yeah, 4 rounds. Yeah, will you say your style sort of suits that sort of quicker pace in the 4 rounds, especially with obviously female boxing being only 2 minutes?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I can fight really well on the front foot. So for 4 rounds, 2 minutes, it'll be good. It'll be entertaining.
I'm sure it will be. Do you still have any tickets available, or are they all sold out?
No, so I've still got a couple of £50 tickets available. I think the cut-off's early next week, but I do still have some tickets left.
So yeah, if anyone does want to go buy tickets off yourself, then they can either message you or your trainer. Is that sort of something that they can do and get those?
Yeah, they can just message me on Instagram or Facebook or message Steve Bailey and we can sort tickets out and I can come and drop them off.
Is that the same thing with sponsorship as well? And obviously that's obviously really important, like we've spoken about there.
Yeah, sponsorship. Yeah, you can get in touch with myself or again Steve, and then we'll work out a deal and go from there.
Yeah, so Claire, with that, obviously I wish you the best of luck on the 29th.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, thanks very much for the interview. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for interviewing me.